Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Hanging with Drummer Boy Jones. And tonight I have my partner in crime
Via satellite.
via satellite. This is the first time I've ever got to have virtual Hawksy.
It might be the best kind. You remember when Al Franken was on Saturday Night Live and he had the big helmet and the satellite on it?
Yeah.
I wish I had one of those.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. You could get you one of those beer hats and we could put little satellites on them.
Yeah, we do it.
Yeah. Oh, man. So this is we're going to do Bob Seger tonight. This is going to be a Bob Seger redo because we have done a Bob Seger and went really good. And my dumb ass screwed up the audio something fierce. I had Hawks so loud you couldn't hear him because it was blaring, and you couldn't hear me because I was whispering. And so this is going to be fun. So we got Hawks moved into the Zoom age, right?
Zoom.
Zoom.
And a boom boom.
Oh, well, speaking of that, you got us some tickets to go.
Oh, blame
to
it
go
on the
see.
boom boom.
Blame it on the boom boom.
Yep.
One of the venues that we went to see Jackal in.
Yep.
One of the best venues in the United States.
I think so.
Glasgow, to the theater in Glasgow. And we're going to go see Blackstone Cherry.
Yep.
Yeah. And they're playing, what, 2 nights back to back?
Yeah. Yeah, but that is local. So
Yeah.
they have to. So.
Yeah, that's their hometown. And so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be really good. How about your week? Had a good week?
Yeah, so far.
Even though this is just Monday?
Well, could be Monday morning. Could always be worse.
It could be. Good deal, man. Good deal. My Gators fired their coach over the weekend. That made me happy.
Yep.
Now, if the Dolphins just do the same thing, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to talk tonight about our big influence to both of us, Bob Seger. We're going to sort of touch on a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
And golly, so Bob Seger has retired.
Yeah.
They say that nobody's ever retiring in the music business. However, Bob is what now? And is
80.
80?
Right, correct.
Yeah. I mean, he's
sure.
Yeah. And so, I mean, me and you've both been fortunate to see him a couple of times.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic.
Right.
And he is, like we said earlier in our when we didn't post, I mean, Bob Seger is Americana.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There.
There's just a few of those guys. I mean, what we say, Jackson Brown and Tom Petty and Mellencamp. And Mellencamp kind of took off with it in the 80s, right?
Yep.
But, yeah, you can't, there's no replacing Bob Seger. That's a one of a kind deal. He's a one of a kind.
Yeah. Yeah. And didn't he start opening up for like Kiss?
I know he did open for Kiss at one time. At one point, yeah.
That's a weird pairing, isn't it?
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure about everybody opened for Kiss at one time.
Yeah. Yep.
And I know Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers did. And, pretty sure like even ZZ Top did. Skinner probably too.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Skinner did. Pretty sure he did. All right. Well, with that being said, it's only been 3 or 4 days. What's your thoughts on Ace Frehley?
I've said this a few times, being that I'm a guitar player. Almost everything I know I stole from Ace Frehley and Billy Gibbons. So, it's crushing, but all our heroes are fading away. They're all passing on.
Right. Right.
But yeah, it sucks, and but since we're talking about Kiss already, uh, I talked about Zach when we did this the first time, Zach Bronner,
Yes. Yep.
and um, Zach is the reason I know who Ace Frehley and Peter Chris were.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
but God rest his soul. He was also a big Bob Seger fan. So,
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
but yeah,
Yeah, he was. Yeah, Zach loved his rock and roll and his music.
he sure did. I got into a lot of stuff because of Zach, just hanging out. Uh, it was the first time I heard Double Live Gonzo, Nugent.
Yeah.
I don't remember what all else. I mean, Zach liked everything.
Yeah.
Probably, even like which Zach was a big Southern rock guy, but
Yeah.
even and Kiss and Nugent, Seger. I don't know what all, but yep,
Yeah.
Zach was one of a kind dude.
A lot of the 70s rock.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
But Zach was kind of like me. Zach listened to everything because Zach hung out with everybody too.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was I didn't grow up and we talked about this on another podcast. I didn't grow up a huge like Kiss was my everything. I liked Kiss.
Oh yeah. Right.
I really like Kiss. And but yeah, Ace and Gene was always my two favorites, that was
right.
But yeah, I mean, we've said it many times. If you're going to go see these bands, you better do it, because they're
even
all
right. Even they're not going to be like they were in 1987. It's not going to be like seeing whoever Poison or whatever like they were in '87. But yeah, still go. I mean, Poison's coming back around, right? Next year.
Supposed to,
Yeah. So
and
you need to go.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a fan, you need to go because it's there's only so many more shows left in them.
Right. And speaking of that, Clapton played, and I know you're not a Clapton fan, but
yeah,
I love Clapton.
Yeah.
He played in Nashville like 3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't go. It was at Bridgestone. I'm not going.
Right. Right.
And I wish now I went because that might be absolutely the last time. And he's what? He's 80 also. So
Yeah. He's up there.
Yeah.
He is up there. It's just if they're still alive and you've not got a chance to see them or you want to see them one more time,
right.
A lot of these concerts we've talked about before, it's expensive. It's super expensive.
And the Clapton tickets were probably $300.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't even look because it was Bridgestone, but I still kind of wish I'd went now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, we was fortunate enough to see Tom Petty right before he passed.
Right.
And I think
that was that. Now that was that tour.
Yeah.
I think we saw him in May and he passed away in October.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I think you're right. Think you're right. So I think we talked about it earlier though. What's your earliest memories of Seger?
I don't ever recall not knowing who Bob Seger was, but the first thing I remember, the first cassette was your dad gave me a cassette of The Distance, probably packing me back and forth to softball.
Right.
Because he used to take me home because I guess he didn't want me riding my bicycle in the dark.
Yeah.
But,
right.
He'd take me home every now and then. So
yeah,
that's probably the first thing I remember. And of course, like Risky Business.
Yeah.
But I think that's the first thing I remember. That's the first. He gave me the Distance cassette, so that's the first one I had.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool.
That is absolutely awesome.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. I mean,
this was what, 39, 40 years ago.
Yeah. Every bit of it. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. So that was myself, Dad is the reason that you know, that's all we listened to growing
Oh
up.
yeah,
It was
right.
Seger. It was
Absolutely.
you
Yeah,
listen
I
to
can.
Bob Seger, that was it,
Yeah.
and uh first concert I ever went to was Bob Seger. I know on some of the shows I say the first concert I ever went to is Motley Crue. And the first, I guess, hard rock concert I ever went to is Motley Crue. But my very
Gotcha.
first concert, uh Crew was in 87. My first concert was in 1986, and that was Like a Rock tour. And
Awesome.
Dad took me to that, and actually we seen it twice. We seen it once in Nashville, and then he took me out of school for a week, and we went to Detroit because supposedly that was the last one, and we went to it at Joe Louis Arena. And
Gotcha.
yeah, but yeah, I grew up on Seeger,
At
and
where'd you see him in Nashville? Municipal.
yeah, yep, it was
Okay.
municipal. Yep, it sure was. Guess who opened up that show? He had just come out, and he was new, real new
In
artist. He hadn't even come out with his big hit yet.
in '86.
Yeah,
Golly. I don't have no idea.
Steve Earle.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that'd been awesome. I had no idea that was
Yep. Sure
that
was.
he'd opened for Bob Seger at all. Yeah.
Yep. So I guess Steve Earle was the very first person I ever seen live.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because 86, that would have been before Copperhead Road, wouldn't
Yeah, that would have been
it? Way before.
Guitar. I think that one's called Guitar Town. The
Yeah.
first record. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He sure was.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm sitting here, I'm on my good old Wikipedia here, and it looks like Seeger come out. His first three albums was the Bob Seger System,
The System. Okay. That's
and
right.
his first three albums was started 69, and he released two in 69 and one in 70. His first one, Rambling Gambling Man,
Yeah. Fantastic.
which yes,
Or at least that song's fantastic. That's what we know is that song's
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
Because he was on Live Bullet also, right?
yeah,
Didn't he do it
Rambling
on Live
Gambling
Bullet?
Man, uh 2+2,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much all I really know off that.
Yeah, me too.
But and then
Two,
Noah, I'm sorry.
2+2 is the Vietnam protest song, right?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. And Noah, uh I absolutely know nothing off Noah.
Me either, probably. Um, I'm probably not going to know anything until like it's a Silver Bullet Band stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But I mean, I know like back in '72's got Turn the Page.
Yep. Yep.
What else is on that?
Yeah. And this is when he went to Bob Seger. He
Right.
had Brand New Morning, Smoking OPs back in 72.
Yeah.
Seven, which was in 74.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the one that most everybody knows, just Bob Seger, was Beautiful Loser
Beautiful Loser. Yeah.
in 75. But yeah,
That's a great record.
back in 72 had
The original version of Turn the Page on
the
it.
original version of Turn the Page. Then he I've been working.
Oh yeah.
I think I've yeah.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Right.
But yeah, and then in 75, because I'm looking at record sales. So
Okay.
it doesn't look like much anything hit for Seeger until Beautiful Loser.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know if it was a huge hit at the time or since then, but it did sell 2 million copies.
Right. Yeah.
And Beautiful Loser, Catmandu, Jody Girl,
Yeah.
Traveling Man, Nutbush City.
Yeah, fantastic record.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nutbush is a Tina Turner or rock a Tina Turner song.
Yes. Yeah.
But, still, that's a great record.
Yep. Yep. And let's see here. So after Beautiful Loser in 75,
Not moves. Correct.
Let's see. Let's see. Night Moves was October of '76. Actually,
Okay.
right
Live bullet
after
then.
Live Bullet come
Okay.
out right out after Beautiful Loser.
Yep. That sounds right too.
And Live Bullet pretty much a lot of the times gets, pretty much thrown in the conversation of one of the greatest live records ever recorded.
I agree.
And yeah,
But
it's fantastic. It's
yeah.
I mean, Nutbush
Yeah.
traveling, and we've talked about this several times, but I consider Traveling Man / Beautiful Loser from this recording as
Oh
one
yeah.
song, and it's probably my
Yeah.
favorite across the board.
It's like Fat Bottom Girls and Bicycle, or We Are the Champions and We Will Rock You,
Yeah,
or there's a ZZ Top when Jesus Just Left Chicago, waiting for the bus.
yeah,
You don't want to hear one without the other.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, but
yeah. That's just, I don't know, something about Beautiful Loser.
yeah,
Uh, uh, every time I sing it, me and Daddy, at concerts and stuff, I always look at him, and when he comes across that line, he's my oldest and my best friend. If you
yeah,
need him, he'll be there again. And that's
right,
just son of a bitch, man.
yeah,
That's
yes,
just
great,
oh gosh, it's just
yeah,
fantastic. But so yeah, and then comes that I didn't know that, but yeah. So Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band's first record was Live Bullet.
okay.
I didn't know that.
I probably had never paid attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
And,
yeah,
let's see what that thing done. Oh, it just sold about 7 million copies.
yeah.
So he went from,
And
that
I'm going to guess when it was new, like what? That was 75. You said
76.
76. I'm going to guess that in 76 to 79, it probably sold 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. It's up there, like you said. We mentioned them earlier. You got Live Bullet, Budokan,
Kiss
Frampton,
Alive 1 and
Kiss
2
Alive, one
and
and
3 and 3. I'll go 3 too.
yeah, I'm partial to 3. Uh, but Frampton Comes Alive.
Yeah,
All these live records in the '70s. I mean, that was a huge thing in the '70s.
it was a deal. Yeah, it was a big deal to make a live record in
Yeah.
the 70s. Yeah,
Yep.
but that lost some steam though. The live record, nobody does that hardly anymore.
Yeah.
Just every now and then you'll see somebody come out with a live record,
Yeah.
and it's usually people that've been around for 30, 40 years
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Yeah. And Seger come out with one. He only had one record that had sort of done something,
Oh yeah, right.
But wow. All right. So his first studio record with Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band was Night Moves.
Yeah,
And that was in '76
yeah.
also. And I mean, this one was okay, I guess.
Is there a better song about? Uh, I don't know, being a teenage, you know, experimenting with opposite sex. Is there a better song than Night Moves?
No.
Right. There's not. There absolutely not.
I mean, listen to this. Rock and Roll Never Forgets. Fantastic. Night Moves.
Yeah.
Fire Down Below.
Yeah. It's great.
Sunburst.
Yeah.
Sunspot Baby. Down
Love
on Main Street.
Down on. Yeah. That's one of the best songs ever written.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Come to Papa.
Come to Papa's great.
Ship of Fools. Mary Lou.
Yeah.
So yeah, that done okay. That
Yeah.
one done okay. Let's see what it done. Oh, it sold 9 million
Yeah.
copies. And then right after that, he come back. All right, so that was 76. So he actually waited a couple of, not really a couple of years, year and a half, and he went in 1978 and put out Stranger in This Town.
Stranger Town's great also.
Yeah, it's got a few little songs on it you might have heard, but
Yeah.
Hollywood Nights, still the
Hollywood
same.
Nights is great. You hear Hollywood Nights, dude. I've never been to Hollywood,
Yeah,
but you put Hollywood Nights on, man. I'm standing on top of the sign.
you're
You
there
know, that's right.
up in the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
Yep, still the same. Old time
Still
rock
the
and
same.
roll.
Great. Old time rock and roll uh, is probably the only Bob Seger song. If it comes on, I'm skipping. Just cause they've played it 100 million times.
Yep,
In Nashville.
yeah,
It's still a great song.
yeah. But I'm just
Yeah.
like you. It's like, damn, not again.
Yeah.
You know.
You've got all this other stuff,
Yeah,
and this
yep.
is of course, that's one everybody wants to hear.
That's yeah,
So,
yep. It's got Feel Like a Number.
feel
Oh,
like a number's great.
so good. We Got Tonight
Mm-hmm.
is on there.
Yep.
Let's see what that one done, my man. Stranger in This Town sold 10 million copies.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
78.
That was in 78. Yep.
Uh, this is the first time Dale saw him was in 78.
Was in on that one.
Yeah. And he's got a flyer up in his house. I think he made it. He made the flyer,
Yeah.
but he's got a flyer from that show up
That,
in his living room.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dale's another reason that I know as much Bob Seger stuff as I do.
Yeah.
Because uh, I knew the distance and against the wind and the rest of the stuff they played on the radio. Right, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just like you. Yeah. You know.
And then I started hanging out with Dale, and I got the Seeger education, I guess.
Yeah. Right. So right after that one, he comes up with another one that I don't know. It just sold about 10 million copies. Uh, and that is Against the Wind.
Against the Wind's great record. The
And
whole thing.
yeah, Horizontal Pop, You Accompany Me, Her Stroke,
Yeah.
No Man's Land, Long Twin Silver Line, Against the
Yeah.
Wind. Betty Lou's on that one.
Betty Lou's great.
Fire Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
That's got Don Henley and Glenn Fry doing the background vocals. Fire Lake does.
unreal.
Yeah. I told you this the last time we tried this too. My buddy back in high school, or even earlier, Chris Sanders.
Yeah.
Uh, I used to go over his house, and he had Against the Wind on cassette.
Okay.
And we wear out. You'll Accompany Me. That was his favorite song, and we were the little Megadeth and Exodus and Anthrax kids, and
Yeah.
there he was with Bob Seger,
With the
with Against the Wind in his
again.
yeah in his
That's
record
awesome.
collection. Yeah, absolutely awesome.
That's super cool. So right there, so that was in 80. And then 81, he come out with his second live record. And
9 Tonight.
9 Tonight.
Yeah.
And personally, that's my favorite live record.
That's my favorite live record ever also.
Yeah. I mean, that one was a masterpiece. I mean,
Yeah.
It sold like 5 million copies.
Yeah. If um, Beautiful Loser and Traveling Man and Turn the Page had been on this, this would have absolutely been the best live record ever.
Ever, yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yep. That's the only, like I said, that for some reason, them two wasn't on it, but it was still amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so that round, that got him through 81. And then in 82, he released probably the first record that I had myself. And obviously you did too, and that's The Distance.
Yep. From the same source.
From the same source. Yeah, he must have bought 4 or 5 of them.
He probably did. He was just handing them out to people. Hey, check this out.
There's still a Distance poster over there in Dad's garage hanging up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And it's got another two of my favorite songs that he ever did, and that was Even Now and Roll Me Away.
Yeah.
But Roll Me Away is probably my close second with Beautiful Loser and Traveling Man. Roll Me Away is fantastic.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
How come every time we're on this, can you hear the sirens? Every time we're on a podcast, there's sirens going off. People thinks I live in the damn in the Bronx or something, in the hood.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I mean, even now, Making Thunderbirds.
Yeah, Making Thunderbirds is great.
Shame on the Moon.
Making Thunderbirds is about working on the line. You know,
yes, you line. Told me, yeah.
And that's Chris Gross's favorite song. He's told me a few times.
Is Making Thunderbirds?
Yeah. And
ironic that he got hugely popular with Chevrolet with Like a Rock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right.
That's
yeah, that's true.
I forgot about House. I forgot about House Behind a House.
Oh yeah.
Coming Home, Little Victories. Yeah, that was a great record. But it only sold 1 million copies.
Yeah.
That must have been a major disappointment for them.
Probably. I'm probably gonna say this was about the time of like Devo and stupid Flock of Seagulls and that kind of shit. You know.
Yep, it was.
So, but I don't know.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. But this is a good record.
Yep, it's fantastic.
To me, this is the end of the first era. I guess and then from like Like a Rock
and Forwards.
Well, those three right there.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, just sitting here looking at it, The Distance come out in 82. Right. And he toured that because, I remember Dad and him going to see that. But he didn't do nothing again for 4 more years. Right. And that's when Like a Rock come out in 86. And it come out and it was everywhere that was his farewell. And it was his farewell touring for some time. In 86, he never toured again until what did we look at? We looked 2011.
I think so.
I think it's in 2011. He didn't even come to Nashville on that either. Me and Dad went and seen him in Indianapolis.
All right.
And
what is that?
In 2011, he went on tour with. Hold on, let me get back up here. Because it was still when you went and seen him as Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band, but no, I'm sorry. He toured. It was not 2011. It's 2006 on Face the Promise.
Okay.
Yeah, he come back out and it was just released under Bob Seger.
Yeah.
But we skipped one and
Fire Inside.
Yeah, so he done Like a Rock, which had killer songs on it. And then the Fire Inside, which the title track to the Fire Inside.
That's great,
is fantastic. I remember when it come out, even Dad was like, it's too country. It's too country. Ain't Bob Seger no more.
Fire Inside? Maybe that's
not the actually Fire Inside the song, but that record.
The record.
Yeah, you know, it was a lot
Maybe
more.
that's what everybody had against the Distance because it's pretty country too.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, and what's Rodney Crowell wrote "Shame on the Moon,"
yeah,
and he was married to Roseanne Cash, and he had his own solo career, for a while. Which he still does, I'm sure.
right.
Um, but maybe that was the deal.
Yeah, yeah. But both, you know, like a rock. Uh, American Storm on Like
American
a
Storm.
Rock. It
Yeah,
was so good. Of
yeah,
course, you know, Miami.
yeah.
It was really good. Um, but yeah, then he come out, you know, and like I said, after you know, he did the Fire Inside uh in 91, but he never
Yeah.
toured. He
The
done It's a Mystery in 95.
yeah,
He never toured on
yeah,
that.
right. Well, he was wanting to stay home and raise his kids,
Yeah,
and you can't fault him for that. I mean, if he can afford to do it, do it.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. And then, and that's what it's going to say. So in in I remember, yeah, in 94. In 94, he put out Greatest Hits, his first Greatest Hits package.
Oh
And
yeah.
and yeah, it sold about 12 million, no, 10, 13 million copies.
Oh,
So he's doing pretty well from it. So
right.
ain't it
Do you
weird
remember
that
the
Greg? Sorry?
what is it? Do
No,
you
it's like,
remember the? Sorry, dude. Do you remember the video for Night Moves he did when that came out?
yes.
And it had Joey Tribbiani was the
That,
main guy.
is that the
Remember
one where
that?
he's also sitting on that old he's sitting on that Corvette hood
I think so.
at the
I haven't watched the video in forever, but yeah.
I hadn't either, but I think he was sitting there uh sitting on the hood of a or on the fender of a Corvette at a train track.
That sounds right.
It seems like.
Uh, he
And
was also in Into the Great Wide Open video at the end when Johnny Depp goes rushing back into the tattoo parlor.
yeah,
He was the kid getting a tattoo in Into the Great Wide Open.
Seeger?
No, Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, I was like, okay. Matt LeBlanc was
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
But
I was talking about Joey Tribbiani.
got you.
Sorry.
Nope, it's all good. It's all good. So, you know, then he come out with like I said, Face the Promise No 6. And his to me his last record was Right Out in 14.
Yeah, right.
But in 17 he put out that, or they put out a I Knew You Win, but I think I've not really paid attention to that one. I think because it
Uh,
was a lot of demos or old
right.
stuff or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But I mean, you're damn dude, you're looking from 1969 until
Yeah,
practically 2017. So
yeah.
you're looking at,
Till 8 years ago.
30.
Yeah,
He released records for 47 years.
yeah. What about that?
Not a bad career.
No.
And he's only sold 50 million records or however many it all
Yeah.
totals up to. I might have been reading these wrong because one of them says like RIAA 6 times platinum, MC 3 times platinum. So I don't know if that's 9 total or
Oh yeah, I
6
got you.
total. I don't know. But some of them, instead of 10, it might have just been 5. So I
Right,
don't know. But either or, he sold, you know, 25, 30 million records,
right.
you know, more than we did,
Oh yeah, a
you
few.
know, a few more.
Um,
I use that line all the time.
oh, I know,
You
but
know, between us and
uh,
Bob Seger, we've sold 35 million records.
at least. And they only have one number one hit. Am I wrong? Am I right about that?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's Shakedown.
Oh, we didn't think about Shakedown,
Yeah,
Beverly Hills Cop.
yeah.
Uh, where's his singles at? Singles. All right, so we're going to just look at U.S. chart positions. You're exactly right, my friend.
I thought so. Crazy.
You
Same as
are exactly
Aerosmith.
right. He has only had one number one, which was Shakedown. He has had his only other, he had one top five other than that, and that was Shame on the Moon.
Okay.
And then he's had a couple of no, I'm talking, I'm sorry. I didn't go back far enough. Top 10 singles. Here we go. Top 10 singles of Bob Seger. Night Moves, number 6.
Great.
Still the same, number 4. Fire Lake, number 6. Against the Wind, 8. Trying to Live My Life Without You live, went to 8. Shame on the Moon.
That's a great song.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Shame on the Moon was 5. Even Now was 9.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Old Time Rock and Roll only went to 38.
Really?
Unbelievable.
That's pretty crazy. As many times as they played it on radio.
Like a Rock went to 15. Shakedown 1. And then the last song he ever charted was The Real Love, which went to 24.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. He had a few movie soundtrack songs. That was that, and like Old Time Rock and Roll was on Risky Business. And,
yeah.
Of course, Against the Wind was on Forrest Gump, biggest movie ever made.
Yeah.
At the time, anyway.
Yeah, we ain't even thinking about what he's made off his royalties of on movies and commercials.
Right. Yeah.
You know, how much that's probably the reason Chevrolet filed bankruptcy. They had to pay Seger that much money.
You know, I seen he was on a Letterman interview one time, and he said, "How many trucks they give you?" He said, "They still made me buy them." So who knows? Yeah. So if they're making him buy them, yeah, they're paying him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Unreal. Well, man, this has been fun.
Absolutely,
I like hitting some things that it's sort of weird. The one me and Patrick we done this weekend, we've sort of got way out there, so we sort of brought it back in. I was like, man, a lot of people knows us for hair metal and this and that and another. I said, so let's wheel it back in a little bit. So we're going to, but on this, I don't care what we talk about, and it's. I want to get outside my wheelhouse just a little bit, and you give me some of. Hell, let's do some. One night we might do an old Merle or something like that, and you say, "Hey, listen to this record. You tell me what you think." And we'll try that. And I know me and you've had talks about we're going to do a Bon Jovi, and I think Bon Jovi's, Seger's probably a little too broad what we've done tonight. Bon Jovi will probably have to break it from like New Jersey back and then Keep the Faith to something. And
I ain't gonna lie to you, it wouldn't bother me if we just did the Blaze of Glory soundtrack. I mean, I know that's not really the band Bon Jovi, but that's my favorite thing John ever did.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Have you ever heard Destination Anywhere?
Destination Anywhere, yeah.
John's solo record.
Yeah.
Love that thing. I love that thing. But yeah.
I hadn't gave it enough. I probably heard it at your house. You know what I'm saying?
Sort of like Richie stuff, like Stranger in This Town.
Oh yeah, that is fantastic.
Oh, that's better than half the shit Bon Jovi ever done.
That had Clapton on it too.
Yeah, it had all.
Mr. Bluesman was Clapton was on that.
Yeah, but well, my brother, thank you for doing your first virtual podcast.
All right, dude. Yeah, I'm up anytime.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was fun. And it's because the weather's going to get sucky, and there'll be nights it's going to be 30 and we don't want to get out. And I'll just put a
No,
laptop in the house and just not stay out here in the
sound,
garage.
yeah, I don't blame you. It sounds like a plan, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, everybody, thanks you guys so much for watching, and uh, we appreciate it and love you, brother.
Love you too, homie.
And we'll catch y'all next time. Don't be a dick.